that guy outside?
Edward. Old buddy.
Ed.
Ed. I don't think he likes to be Ed. It's Edward. Just an old friend, guitar player from another band.
Yeah.
Lives in Nashville. Kind of a Nashville
County.
townie. Well, he's from Australia, so.
Fixture.
Yeah, fixture. He's a fixture in
As
the
far as we
acoustic
know.
music world. Hilarious dude, man. Hilarious.
You guys did a good job of avoiding the genre question.
Yeah.
So
So now we get to avoid it
this is
again.
kind of the. I mean, we could throw all the genres into a hat.
Yeah.
generally,
Right.
And have you pick one out, kind of like the songwriting.
That would
But
be
if it had to be up to Nate, how you would define the band? Not Nate. I'm not asking Nate. I'm asking all you what Nate would say.
Oh, that's
good.
good.
Ah, what would Nate call
What
it?
would Nate call the band?
Contemporary roots rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say that one?
It's
You did say that.
Contemporary roots rock. Americana rock.
I don't know.
Americana.
So I don't know how it's changed since.
Rockacana.
Rock grass.
Well, I mean, you had to have a reason for thinking it was like that initially.
Yeah, it sounded good to me. I don't like contemporary so much, but it's roots rock.
What's the opposite of contemporary?
I like roots rock. I mean, it makes sense, but then you have the whole.
Roots
Some
rock
people have
reggae.
called that generic.
Jam? We'd be a jam band. No.
No, we're not a jam band. We do jam though.
We
We do
stretch
jam.
out.
Yeah, it's more songs than a jam band.
What's different about what you guys do than what a roots rock band does or a jam band does?
Dynamics. Yeah, my impression of what a jam band does is that it's like one chord, the audience is totally, high, basically, and you just stay there forever until somebody's mind gets blown. And once you've achieved mind-blowing nirvana, the state, then you're a jam band. And we kind of,
Oh man.
somewhere between that and Randy Newman. I don't know if anybody's mind's ever been blown at a Randy Newman concert. I went to a Randy Newman concert recently. That was cool. You were there.
Man, well, look at us
Dude,
skirting
our
that
minds got
issue.
blown.
Our minds were blown.
So yeah, we're a jam band, basically.
Yeah, pretty
In
much.
as much as that Randy Newman
Can blow
I think we
was a
should say
jam
what we
band.
aren't. I mean,
define it.
Let's
like,
try that.
negative
We've never
space
done that.
kind of thing.
What are you
I mean,
not?
we're not antimatter.
We're not.
We're not classical. I don't think.
It's not rock.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
really.
We wouldn't be found in the classical band.
No. Although I was thinking if we did one of those Chopin nocturnes with like a.
Yeah, that would be killing.
Anyway, then we might be classical, but not yet. That E flat one.
We're not jazz. We wouldn't be in the jazz band.
We have elements of jazz. We have elements of classical. We're dynamic, and we improvise.
The dynamics seem to be a big part of it. What's between like a roots rock band? I mean, roots rock band, I think of like Black Crowes or
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's feel good music.
Like,
it's
Allman
fun.
Brothers.
Right.
what differentiates?
But I think like when you listen to the Allman Brothers, the volume knob, like you're at like one kind of level. You're gonna expect to hear one kind of thing. Whereas in most of our songs, there are some times where it's so quiet. Like it has to be. It's almost you barely. We're playing like as quiet as we can, and there are some times where it's really loud and huge, and that is really important to us to have that built in. So because I don't know about you guys, but when I'm in a festival and it's just like one beat all the time, one chord, volume is right here, I just shut down. I can't listen to it anymore. So I have to be on some kind of journey all the time in the
Yeah.
music,
I think we
But
try to make it intricate. Like try to make the dynamics, the rhythm section,
Yeah.
and like really just think about it rather than just being like, okay, here are the chords, do what you always would do.
Right.
Like let's approach this tune like it's this song and it's something completely different and try to build it from square one. I don't know how you get a genre out of that, but
Well, also though, from a more commonplace standpoint, we make repeating melodies with the lines that we come up with, and the bass lines and the beats and everything. Repeating melodies like in pop music or commercial music.
Yeah,
And
there's
repeating choruses, we try and make good choruses.
It's kind of like
Which is
intelligent
very-
pop, or like intricate pop.
Yeah, played by us.
Oh, I laughed when you said intelligent, but
Intelligent
it just seemed
pop.
funny.
Intellipop.
Telepop.
Yeah. No, it's not intelligent pop at all.
Nah, you're not
That's ridiculous. Whoever said that's a moron.
intelligent.
We're still in the category of what you're not.
Oh, yeah, not. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's not intelligent pop.
Nah.
We should start a blog online and have our fans try to decide what kind of genre we are, I think.
Well, it could be like I guess it could be a jam band, but just like, think of a jam band differently. Think of a jam band the way you would think of a jazz band is a jam band.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
jam bands end up getting bad names. Jam bands, especially jam band festivals, usually end up being in bands that define themselves by live performance.
Right.
Usually aren't
Yeah.
constrained to, one form of the song.
Yeah, I mean, I think bluegrass is jam band music sometimes, and so is jazz, and you can take pop songs and jam on pop songs. Herbie Hancock did that record of like New Standards or something where he just did all like modern tunes. He did like a Nirvana tune. The Bad Plus does that. It's a jazz band. So you might be a jazz band or a jam band that on the fringes, that's kind of like a little bit jazz.
You know what else
bluegrass.
is different between us and a jam band, though? Is like, I mean, while we stretch out a lot, there's like also in the set, there's the 2-minute song that's like concise and it's done.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's just-
jam bands don't have songs; they just have jams. That may be.
yeah. Well,
Well, they have to have a focal point to start. They have to have somewhere to start.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember having Fish albums, and I loved Fish when I was in college. And I'd go see a lot of shows, and their live show was awesome. But I also like their studio albums.
Yeah, they still
They're
have
good.
songs.
Yeah.
yeah. What, dude? Hey, man. How's it going?
Hey!
Saw you here last night.
Interrupting is shooting. Yeah, part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it.
You're in,
What's happening,
you're in
man?
now.
What's up, man?
What are you guys doing down here? What am I doing?
Yeah, what
What are
the
you-
hell is happening?
You guys play here last night?